channel for kids.
A long time ago, a beautiful bird, its eyes are blue, its lips are red, and its wings are black. Besides, his whole body color is dark and bright yellow. Such a beautiful bird was living on a secluded island in the sea. The island is uninhabited, but there is no shortage of birds. Many different kind of birds live here. The beauty of the island is breathtaking. There are small and large ponds, green meadows, forests, and a variety of fruit flowering trees. One day a ship anchored on the island. Passengers wish to rest here for a while and cook and eat. A crow perched on the ship's mast also arrived on the island. He was no longer on the mast. He flew towards the forest. He flew for a few days and saw the whole island. He saw many birds of many species, but not a single crow of his kind. Crows are carnivorous birds. Fish, meat, cat rats, these are the things he loves to eat. They have no interest in fruit. There is no shortage of birds on this island. He can eat bird eggs, young chicks of birds, but it can be eaten directly in front of everyone. That's why the crow was thinking of a strategy. Just a little thought came to his mind. He went to the seashore and stood on one leg, staring at the sun. The other birds on the island have never seen crows. They saw the crow in that condition and asked him,
What kind of bird are you? What are you doing here?
The crow said,
I am a crow. I am meditating on the sun.
The birds asked again,
What is your food?
What do you eat? I don't eat anything. I just eat air and say God's name.
Hearing this, the other birds began to say to each other,
We have never seen such a pious bird before.
Then they began to discuss.
We all have to stay out almost all day in search of food, and on that occasion an enemy often comes and eats our eggs and young chicks. Now, if we can leave that righteous crow guarding our homes, we can go out and have peace of mind. But if crow agrees,
Then everyone said, This proposal is the best, but in any case, we have to persuade the crow by flattery, begging. The crow was waiting for such an opportunity. He agreed to the bird's proposal in one word. He said,
If it benefits you, if I am on guard, if your eggs and chicks are safe, I am glad to do that. I don't go anywhere. I sit all day and call on God. I can take care of your homes clearly.
Hundreds of thanks to the crows. The birds feel at ease as they go in search of food. But what else? The crow no longer thought of food. Every day the crow very carefully hides and steals from the bird's nest. When the birds return home in the evening, they see that there are not two eggs in the house today. He does not have two puppies in his house tomorrow. That's why they don't have any doubts about the crow. They think that the crow is unknowingly doing some secret enemy, but the suspicion is concentrated only in the mind of that yellow bird. He thought,
The crow was working for sure. The matter has to be investigated secretly. Of course, we do not have to do much for this. Just look at the crow very carefully.
the yellow bird secretly discussed the matter with a few other birds, and the next day they hid themselves under the leaves of a tall tree to keep an eye on the crow's movements. That's what the yellow bird suspected. As soon as they saw the crow entering a house and eating the cubs, they all jumped on the crow and pierced the crow's chest and stomach with their sharp lips. The naughty crow did. The moral of this story is that the wicked have nothing to believe